mentioned where I had sometimes played chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I dream on to someday find that vintage love. I kept on looking, but everyone's such a bore. And out of a sudden,
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill. That is the coffee company. It's a really lovely day, actually. It's a really lovely day. It is. It's 24 degrees centigrade, and we're here to recover from last night's. I don't know what that was last night. To be honest, I really don't know what it was last night. I've got no idea, guys. I've got no idea. That last night. My God. My God. Was that bad last night? So we're here. We're going to have a chill. Aki, Mr. Daigle, is going to join us. So he's just been live on Ange Management on the old Tottenham on tour. And now he's going to join us. And he's going to have a chill session for us. There are 29 of you in the audience so far. So make sure you like. And if you haven't before, please subscribe to the Coffee Company. We're trying to get closer to 700 subscribers on Tottenham on Tour second channel. So hopefully everyone is well. Welcome back. Before Mr. Daigle comes in, he's probably talking with Johnny still. Let's see who's in the chat to take us through the show. Let's see. We got Matty Kushner's in the house. So big up Matty Aki. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. HMQ is here. I've not seen that name before. Please. Welcome. Hopefully you are well. TOT Raid. Yes, I set it up myself. I can do the things. I can see my things. Andrew Gregory, YouTube member. Good to see you, bud. Good to see you. Corey Boy. Good to see you, mate. Hopefully you're well. Jimmy Hotspur's in the house. Good to see you. We got Just a Harmless Potato. Good to see you, bud. Spuddy, YouTube member. We got Coover. You always got the link, buddy. You've always got the link if you want to jump on. I know you've had a really bad night's sleep or lack of because of insomnia. But if you want to join, get yourself a cup of tea. I'm in the bloody building. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Good to see ya. Tom81, YouTube member. Good to see ya. Whoop, woo. Good to see ya, Ryan H. Good to see ya. Big up, Ben, Ange. I don't care if it gets the top. We don't even really do the toxic alert anymore, Scott, to be honest. We don't even do it. But I don't think it's toxic. I just think it's correct. We got Sean Slater's in the house. I'm big up. The Cough and Chat, YouTube member. Good to see you. I hope he says it just for the lols. I'm not going to do that to Scotty. Takes me 20 minutes to walk to the pool, an hour in the pool, and back home. It's a good, yeah. It's good exercise. It's good exercise, Corey. But before Mr. Daigle gets in, I need to make myself a coffee. I really need a coffee. But how is everyone doing? Welcome back. been an interesting. It's a lovely day. It's a really lovely day. It's a really lovely day. I really like these really sort of late summery weathers. I'll be the same. Hiya, Mason. Hiya, Mason. As long as he's out the door. As long as he's out the door. But we are recovering from whatever the hell that was last night. In the chat, I want everyone to put in the chat what one word for what you thought of that performance last night. All hail, Big Ange. All hail. Good to see you, Phil P. Woo! Good to see you, mate. Probably concede. Yeah, we probably would. 1 sugar for me, Ben. No sugar in our coffees here, mate. No sugar. I think the toxic alert should be played every time Ange Postecoglou's name is mentioned. Absolutely, mate. I agree. Garbage. It wasn't that good. Garbage is useful. Awful. 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 Dross. Spawny. Spawny's an interesting word. 1 word. I'm going to say diabolical. Let's have a look. We need a coffee. Let's have a look. We got slightly more, but something smells of garlic, and that's just delicious. The sheriff's in the house. The sheriff's in the house. Oh, boring. Absolutely. Who would have thought? Spursy, apoplectic, boring, cack. Who would have thought? Who would have thought me and Scott M are on the same page? Who would have thought? We're on the same page on something. Turbo Wiener is shit, and I will personally pay for his plane. Yeah, absolutely. That's 1 big word. Cack. Successful. Successfully put me to sleep. Cobblers. Wank. Good to see you all. Good to see you all. Hopefully you're all well. Thank you for joining us on our normal time instead of watching other shows that don't belong at this time slot. This is the Coffee Show. We're live every day at 2 p.m. except for Wednesday when we're live at 3:30. But you know the drill, guys. You know the drill. Every day, 2 p.m. 2 p.m. streams. It's what we got. Darth Vader shirt. And it's Bobby K. It's Bobby K. Big up, buddy. I've had more enjoyment watching paint dry on a wet wall. Absolutely rattling. I like it. I like it. Rattling. I like it. But we're going to make ourselves. We need to open the new bottle of milk, I think. Big up, Sainsbury's. But they've stopped. The one day. It was a glorious day, guys. They were selling these big ones, and the big ones are better. And now they're back to selling these shitty small ones. There's double the milk. There's double the milk in here. Madness. Madness. The big bottles are better, and they work out cheaper as well. One of these will last me a week and a half. Ange Postecoglou is the reason why milk bottles are smaller than they used to be. Absolute disgrace. Absolutely disgraceful. Only show at 2 p.m. Correct. Lucky. It's Ange Ball, innit? Ange Ball, innit? Yeah, show it. Show it. Absolutely show it. But hopefully everyone's well. We've got the fireplace on, despite the fact it's really lovely. But how is everyone? The only show at 2 p.m. Weekdays where you can hear all the nonsense that comes out of my mouth. We don't change, mate. We don't change. Good morning. It's Bobby K. Always welcome, Bobby. Everyone's favourite chocolate. Everyone's favourite chocolate. It's not just your favourite chocolate, Mark. Everyone's favourite chocolate. But we're just waiting for Aki. It's really quiet in here today. It's like, maybe I need to turn the ambience up. Ben, have you ever had milk from a glass jar? I've got a menu as a milkman. I've never noticed the difference till I tried it. It's unreal. I prefer the taste of milk in a plastic bottle. I think the milk that comes from the milkman is usually pretty rancid, to be honest. Pretty rancid. We use at home. My mum does buy us both. My mum buys from the local milkman via Milk and More, and she gets milk from Sainsbury's because for me to use this sort of milk, whilst we bring in Aki, to froth milk properly, it's got to have 3.6 grams of fat in it, and that is an actual stat. Unlike Ange Postecoglou, that's an actual stat. You've got to have 3.6 grams of fat to froth properly. Any more, it doesn't froth properly, and any less, it becomes. And then, so 3.6 grams of fat is always great. I've never really liked milk. What do you prefer, Aki? Welcome to the show. This is a hard-hitting question. You get into the show. This is a hard-hitting one. Milk or bottled milk?
First of all, big up to everyone in the chat. I hope everyone is good. Everyone is well. Big up to you, Aki, as well. What was the question? Oh, Fran, love this woman. Love that woman so much. She's wonderful. Yeah. So what was the question? Big up, Jimmy, brother.
What do you prefer? Do you prefer milkman's milk out of a glass bottle, or do you prefer going to a supermarket and getting it out of a plastic bottle? You guys are different. You guys have milk in bags.
Yeah, it's the strangest thing.
Or if you're Canadian, bags, because they always say bag. Instead of saying bag, they say bag for some reason.
I must admit, and I know Bobby K is already writing, oh, you live here or something along those lines.
No, Bobby K is writing, you're going to supermarkets on your holiday?
Yeah, so words to that effect. When we first went to the supermarket, when I first moved over here, Ilana or my mother-in-law said, we need to go get bags of milk. I just thought, what the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you going on about?
There are milk.
Yeah, it freaks the crap out of me, bags of milk. I'm like, what the hell? Why? I'm old school, mate. I'm old school. I remember I was still around when the milkman actually did come to your house. Yeah. Yep, he will be on the channel. He will.
I'm raving to the song. I can see you. You can see me. I can see you.
I love
see me.
I love Noel. He will.
I can see rendition. You.
He will be doing a personal rendition.
Can we download that song and just play that on the stream for the entire hour and a half he's on, and just blast that? Just everyone just.
I'd rather he say it live on the channel rather. We don't. Why get him to play it when you can get him doing a live rendition?
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, I'm old school. I remember when milkman used to come round, and you used to wake up in the morning, and it was always freezing cold, no matter what. Freezing cold, straight on your cereal. Yeah, for me, it will always be. It's now. There's no glasses of milk anymore, but milk fresh out of a glass was magical.
See, my mum really starting to really dislike the milkman. My mum says she punishes him because whenever we go on holiday, my mum rings Milk and More and says, we're on holiday this week, don't deliver milk. And without fail,
you still have the milkman come round.
Yeah, every Friday we have a milkman twice a week. Monday and Friday we have milkman.
Oh, wow. I can't. You know what? I can't remember. Apart from when I'm watching EastEnders, I can't remember seeing a milk float.
Like when my dad. You remember when my dad was really unwell, right? When he had his chest infection.
Yeah.
I was desperately looking for the ambulance at like 3 a.m, and then this random lorry came up, and I thought it was the ambulance. It was the fucking milkman at 4 a.m. I was like, "What? Get out of the way! An ambulance is coming!" Because they keep on delivering milk when we're on holiday. My mum gets the milk bottle after we've drunk it and just throws it on the floor. So every time you catch this glass everywhere.
Mazel tov.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I saw a milk float live and in the flesh. I just cannot remember.
Banging gold top.
I think Fran, what was it? Was it? I've got to remember. Blue was semi-skim, but what was full fat? No, blue is full fat.
No, blue is full fat.
How it is.
Blue is full fat when it's like this, but when it's milk bottle, it's red. Depends on the company though.
Okay, because I'm just trying to remember. Full fat is blue. Skimmed is semi-skimmed is green.
Yeah.
Skimmed is fully skimmed is red.
Yeah.
And then you've got all the mate. Listen, I was around when milk was fucking milk.
Yeah.
That was it. None of this semi-skimmed, skimmed, almond,
Oats, soya,
yeah,
almond, potato. There's potato milk now.
He did, mate. He did. Listen, 1 second. Fair play to Ryan Isaacs. Fair play to Ryan Isaacs. The pictures were sent. So he travelled up with Ben Daniel from We Are Tottenham TV, and the first picture I got of it was, where is it? Where is he? Let me find it.
Yes, our milkman brings us eggs as well. The eggs are fantastic. He does bring us butter as well, but they don't do the Cornish butter anymore, which really annoys me.
Where is it? Okay, so that's Ryan. That is Ryan in the car driving.
It's brilliant.
And then there was, in fact, do you know what I will say? Always, he will always own up. He'll always honour his bets.
Well, he has to, Brian, because he always loses them.
Yeah,
he never
exactly.
wins.
And he always honours them. There's another one that was sent where he's actually in the pub. There he is, in the pub with Ben.
Yeah.
And so fair play to Ryan. And he's going to owe me a lot more with the bets we have this season. Oh, look who's here!
Kuva.
What up, Kuva?
All this milk tops, bottle top talk has just it's got me on the channel. It really has.
Yeah.
You're right, Ben. It's different color codings wherever you are.
Yes.
For me, it used to be silver top was full cream.
That's what it was. I remember that. There you go. What was gold then back in the day?
Oh, that's if you did the subscription service.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I don't know what it was. Double.
Let's go with it.
We can remember that, isn't it? It's funny we can remember just stuff like that.
I think the gold top was where the milkman was going to go and deliver inside as well as outside.
Get in.
Big
so what about the cream at the end of the day?
Yes, that's true, Kudos. That's true.
There you go.
I was reading this on Facebook the other day, and they, just a random, I think it was from Lad Bible, it was one of the lad YouTube pages, and it just came up with just the most true statement ever. Men enjoy themselves just by talking about old footballers they remember. And there was there was a comment about, there was like 10,000 comments, all with different, like Morton Gamps, Pedersen, Rocky Santa Cruz. I put in Embelelo Mabuzela, like the Sylvain Distans of the world. Like that's
a song, mate.
Yeah, Sebastian Basson. We could do a game on this channel or on Tottenham on Tour where we just play a game where everyone's got to put it, and if you can't remember one, you're out.
The best ones of the lot, I always find, are the ones that aren't the most fashionable in their day.
Yeah.
But everybody still remembers them.
Morton Gamps Pedersen.
For me, it's Paul Allen for Spurs.
Paul Allen, yeah.
Paul Allen.
Mate. They're mate, listen, because I saw, and it's taken over social media, hasn't it? The Barclays man, where they're talking about players from, whether it was the Barclays Premier League. Mate, there have been some cracking footballers. And I do love talking about the ones that nobody would say, oh my God, he's up there at the pinnacle. Because there have been some phenomenal
like one for
heroes.
Phil P. Angus, Emmanuel Abure.
Thatcher.
Oh, mate, do you know what? He
literally did steal my milk away from me.
Mate, he lived, Emmanuel Abue lived around, or not around the corner, but 5 minutes down the road from where my parents live is Hadley Wood, which is a very plush, exclusive, multi-million pound home place. And Abue was there, and he got sent off, I think, in a North London derby. And the week before, or a few days before that, we were in the same restaurant with me and my mum. And I wanted to go buy some eye drops and put them in his soup. But I wasn't allowed to. But yeah, Emmanuel Abue, good God.
Another one, Yaya Sanogo. I want everyone to put a random footballer you remember in the chat.
Darren Huckabee.
Darren Huckabee.
Timoteo Tuba.
Richard Dunn from Manchester City.
Mate.
Steve
Mate.
Guppy.
Oh my God. My God, you pulled one out of the. I tell you, we should play that game where we're going all in a circle mentioning players, but if Ben says like Paul Ince, then I have to say a player that begins with the letter E. Like
we've got to come up with a game for Brewing Bollocks that involves that. That'd be really fun, that would.
Mate, I'm still blown away by Steve Guppy.
Steve Guppy.
Muzzy is it? Muzzy is it?
I was going to say him. I was literally just about to say Muzzy is it.
Paul Ryder.
It's one of those names, isn't it?
Mate, there's a name I hate, and I hate that I'm going to say it because I can't. Daniel bloody Amakachi was fucking up, mate. Great minds or bad minds.
Darren Caskey.
Caskey will always hold a special place in my heart. Will always hold a special place in my heart for a last-minute winner.
Ken Monkow.
Oh my God, Lucas Radaby. Now that would, mate.
What's going on, Brian? I was literally about to say him next.
Here's
mate,
one.
You are literally mind reading at the moment.
It's like Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal, mate. Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen for the alley-oop. You set him up, I'll put the slam dunk in.
Here's one. Dean Marnie. Dean Marnie played played one game for Spurs, scored a hat-trick, never played again.
Mate, this guy was a pain in the arse the year we were going for the league.
Oh,
this
remember that player that played for Hull City, Giovanni? And he was like amazing.
Bagging goals of the season, goal of the month. I can remember they played back-to-back games away at the Filth and at ours, and he scored crackers in both. Yeah. Oh my God, Roomy. There, mate, I loved that player. When you get to Roomy, I loved.
That's a good one.
Loved Musa Saib. I love Musa
Saib. Big up, AJ. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Milinko Asimovic. What a guy. Lucas.
Oh, Destiny. Mate, what a one. You know what? We talk about one-hit wonders and music. This has got to be one of the biggest one-season wonders. I mean, obviously, forget the joke with Kane. He has to be one of the biggest one-season wonders of all time.
God, he was good, though, for that season, weren't he?
Oh, my God, he was outstanding.
He was good.
Mate, that Swansea team was actually banging.
Oh, it's Bobby K. It's Bobby K. Big up. He's a real here. Andy Turner, Jermaine Defoe, everyone remembers. DeAndre Yedlin. God, he was awful.
Mate, he's another one like Anthony Gardner that was bought solely because he could run fast. No footballing ability whatsoever. Oh, my God, Toda.
Who's a footballer you remember, Bobby? Like a really random footballer that you can remember.
That was actually good or bad, or it doesn't matter?
Just random.
Rowan Ricketts.
Rowan Ricketts.
Oh my God, that was a good one. I mean, I'm shocked you didn't say Terry.
I just because I think I told you guys in the youth the thing that we did over the summer, the tournament we did over the summer. He brought a team there, and he was freaking so nice.
Oh, Rowan Ricketts is a lovely guy. Lovely.
Nice. He spent so much time with every kid, and what's crazy is none of them knew who he was.
Yeah. You got Lee Smith with Musa Sissoko. We could do with a Musa Sissoko in midfield.
Yeah, mate, you know what?
Terrible our midfield is.
Mr. Agenbar has put one in, and I just want to say with this guy, I think he gets such a bum rap from at Norwich and Newcastle. He was destroyed. He had some blinding times for us. I think when people mention him in a bad way, yeah, he didn't. We didn't obviously win anything. I think it was very underrated. I really do. I got a lot of love for Raw Fox.
Tom 81's got a brilliant one.
Oh my God, this guy! And if you're talking Paolo One Shop, from Man City. Let's just say Sean Gota, and let's say Georgie Kinklatzy, who I absolutely adored. Georgie Kinklatzy. Georgie Kinklatzy was
Brilliant.
magical.
Jimmy Conrad. Jimmy Conrad.
Oh, mate, I've got the biggest random. What was the name of the guy, the Newcastle guy that was Timoni Kitspire?
Oh, yeah.
That Georgian looked like literally like,
Yes.
and then,
Yeah.
mate, what an absolute nutcase he was.
Benjani. Remember Benjani? The brilliant celebration.
Oh, mate,
Go-
but you know what,
go-
Benjani, have you heard the Harry Redknapp story when he was trying to sell him to Man City?
Yes.
Oh, when he was like, you go. And you're like, I don't want to go. It was like, mate, Harry Redknapp when he tells the
Destiny
story.
5. Yeah. Destiny
Benja-
5.
Yeah.
Ruby's got a great one.
John Burridge,
Oh my
even at his peak, it was obscure.
Yeah.
Mate, I'll tell you another one. I can't remember. Bobby, you'll be able to help me. What was the American dude that was playing at Sunderland and was fucking shocking, but came to TFC and was amazing? I can't remember. There was that
the
American...
midfielder.
No, striker. Black guy. What was his name?
Oh, the guy. Oh,
You're talking about Jersey Altidore?
that's the one. Josie Altidore.
Mate, he was...
He was
Mate,
terrible.
he was...
shit.
Was that his name, though?
Jersey,
Altidore, yeah.
Jersey or something like that.
Josie Altidore. He played for Sunderland.
Mate, he was horrific here. And actually, another Sunderland one. What was the Ghanaian that had a wicked World Cup and then came to Sunderland? What was his name? He was banging.
The South Korean.
Ian's got it. Thanks, buddy.
The South Korean guy that also went to Sunderland. The guy that scored that tap-in versus
Against Man City.
Yeah.
What was the guy who... What? There you go. Thank you, Rinketic. Thank you, Rinketic. Destiny 5's mentioned a good one.
Benny McCarthy, yeah.
Mate, you talk about Benny McCarthy, you talk Blackburn. Now we're talking. If anyone can remember, we talk about people like Matt Letitia, Yeboah, and all that for goal of the month. You remember the Turkish guy, Two Guy?
Yeah, Two Guy, Middlesbrough.
Mate, that guy scored some absolute screamers.
Oh, here's one that used to really annoy me: Kevin Davis at Bolton.
Oh yeah,
mate.
Kevin
Do you know
Davis.
what? He did incredible at wherever he was. I think he went to Blackburn and was shocking. Then went to Southampton. Mate, James Beattie.
James Beattie,
I love that player. James Beattie.
Here's one, Asamoah Gyan.
That's the one I was trying to say. Thank you very much indeed, Sean Rinketic. That's the guy.
How about Andy Much, Steve Bull's striking partner at Wolves.
Oh my God, mate. Do you know what? Marion Parr. Sean's on fire. But yeah, mate, do you know what? Steve Bull. I remember, Kuva, you'll remember this. It was our time. Wolves were in the 4th division because it was Division 1, Division 2, Division 3, Division 4. Steve Bull single-handedly got them out of Division 4, out of Division 3, and I don't think they got to Division 2. They never made it to Division 1.
Yeah, they did.
They never. It was when it became the Premier League. Wolves
okay, well, top division then.
Yeah, but they just...
And then he went on to play for England as well.
Yeah, mate, he had an understanding with Gaza. Steve Bull, what a ledge.
Here's one.
Yeah, there's always an understanding with Gaza, isn't there? If Gaza wants the ball, Gaza gets the ball.
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
true.
understanding.
That's true.
Even if
One
he
of
has
the
to jump
heroes-
over the fence and go get it himself.
Yeah. One of the heroes of the AC Milan when we beat AC Milan 1-0, Gareth Bale was injured. Stephen Pienaar on the left wing.
God,
Stephen
yeah.
Pienaar.
Mate, do you know what?
Pienaar.
When we signed him, I was over the moon. Over the moon. And Stephen Pienaar, when my sister was just about to have Isaac and Noah, I put a tweet out, not knowing how to use Twitter properly back then, just saying to all Spurs players, and I tagged a load of them, and I was like, please can I get a retweet or a comment for my unborn nephews that are due any times, 2 more years coming into the world. And Stephen Pienaar wrote me the most wonderful message. I love Pienaar. I love Pienaar. Top.
We're talking about guys we love. I gotta shout out my
Leon
man,
Bud.
Vega, little
I'll
K's
tell you
best
what.
friend.
I'll tell you what, Sean has grabbed the ethos of this game and
Yeah.
is steaming away with
Mustafa Hadji.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Mate, do you remember as well? You want a random? He was amazing in a World Cup. Alexi Lalas. I can't believe
Yeah.
pieces. Alexi Lalas at the World Cup was a baller. Love that man, Chris.
Love that man.
Love that man. I keep saying the reason we got the Champions League for the first time weren't because of Peter Crouch's goal, which technically, obviously, it was signing Palacios.
Faustino Asprilla.
Mate, Alan Shearer has told some stories of that man. Mate, do you know what? Rumi, Terry Hurlock, obviously, Millwall. One of the guys I went to school with, if anyone can remember a Millwall player back in the day called Les Briley, way before your time, Ben.
Yeah.
That was someone I went to school with, Uncle. I met him a few times. He was a lovely guy. Oh, Ian, big time as Alexi Lalas. He's been on a couple of Gordon Ramsay cookery shows as a special guest. He lives off the 1994.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Benali.
Oh, here's one. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank.
Are we talking about just average players or something, or
Just
ones that were
any
just kind of
random.
underrated?
As you remember, because
I love Clarence Seedorf, especially
Clarence Seedorf. Yeah,
I absolutely loved him.
Yeah,
Okay.
another obscure one for us. Does anyone know Paul Moran?
Oh, Jesus Christ, you're really going back.
He's a striker, played in the 80s. I just remember him scoring in the League Cup against Cambridge.
Mate, do you know what?
Games for us.
Mate, you talking about one with us. I remember super sub Paul Walsh.
Oh, I've loved Paul Walsh.
Mate, Landon Donovan, what a player he was. But Paul Walsh, to me, when I was younger, he was like the fastest man in the world. Destiny. Do you remember when he first came and he just scored bangers?
Yeah,
like
that goal against Chelsea where it went like that, and it went
everything this man hit. Him and Demba Ba. There's another one.
Demba Ba's another one.
Demba Ba, mate.
But also another
Shawnee Slater. Honestly, if this was
that's a good one. Remember,
if this was an Olympic sport, they would need to come up with a platinum medal for Shawnee Slater.
A dribble Cisse of Liverpool with the mohawk.
JJ Okocha.
Mate, I can watch compilations of him all day long. But I tell you what, surely just right. If you extend this to random managers, do you remember when Coover will remember for sure when Aston Villa
we've got a party here now. We've got a party here. Nick, you've got to bring it your first random footballer that you remember.
Oh, you know what he's gonna say.
You know what he's gonna say, but
who's this?
And I have to say, Nick didn't manage to do his TikTok, but I haven't forgotten about it. He will be doing it.
Stefan El Sharari. Stefan El Sharari. Yeah.
Do you know why, Brian?
Go on.
I got a bit buried.
You did.
You got a bit what?
Oh, boo.
Sorry, what's going on here, lads? Is this an AI?
What happened, Nick?
I had a few too many pints. Let's just.
Well, that would have been even better. That should have given you more confidence.
No.
Were you absolutely battered?
He was pretty drunk.
Paul Walsh was also the first footballer I saw whose hair was longer than he was.
A Delta Rat. A Delta Rat was a hell of a player.
What was that guy's name for the Finnish player? Timu Tainio?
Timo Tainio.
Hey, there you go. You want to name another Finnish one? And I'd have loved him at Spurs. Jari Lipponen.
Oh, okay. Another Finnish guy, Jussi Jääskeläinen.
Mate, all I remember when you say him, every time Spurs played, they would have an absolute belter against us. And that time that Gareth Bale scored, oh my good God, Sean Slater, we need to come up with a new precious stone.
We've got to make this into an actual game. I'm serious.
There is a game. There is a game on what is it on the weekend called? Oh, I don't know what it's called. I don't know.
I've got it. Could we set the rules at something like you've got to remember them, but they've got to be a beige player, so they can't be great.
Oh, yeah, it can't be a superstar.
Just the most run-of-the-mill average player.
How do you define average, though?
Who was the guy with the hair?
Who is the guy with the hair?
Valderrama or something like
Guy
that?
with the hair.
Carlos
I'll
Valderrama.
tell you what,
Valderrama, that's the one. Yeah.
Bobby.
What was the first name?
Questions, with
Carlos.
questions like that,
Carlos.
Bobby, I'm sure you're a brilliant player at Guess Who. Who is the one with the hair?
Yeah.
Well, automatically you're out, right? So I don't understand how that doesn't eliminate people.
I know I'm out. I'm out. Mark
It's
Zuckerberg.
funny though because the first
Unnecessary
player I thought
anger,
of-
Brian.
Yeah, Valderrama was the first player I thought of when you said the hair.
I mean, when I
See?
think,
Because he had
when
that
I-
big.
Yeah,
but also you got Marouane
It looked like a
Fellaini.
wig.
Marouane Fellaini had big hair, and
Yeah, Fellaini had the big fro kind of thing. Yeah.
but
Benoit Rascacotto had the throw for a bit as well.
Valderrama is in little K territory.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
medium K now. He's now medium K.
Yeah. He's been upgraded by Brian.
Yep. Oh,
Tim
mate, I loved him.
Cahill.
I
Tim
loved this
Cahill.
dude. I loved this man.
What was that?
Jorginho.
What was that Australian striker? Harry Q.
Viduka.
Harry Kewell, yeah, Harry Kewell.
Mark Viduka.
What
Viduka, I remember, yeah, I'm
what
trying to
about
remember
Ian
the other
Hart?
guy. He
Ian
played for
Hart,
Liverpool, right?
left
Oh,
foot,
mate,
left foot
Ian
hammer.
Hart and his free kicks. Mate, do you know what? That Leeds team that David O'Leary had before they went
Alan
bankrupt.
Smith, Lee Bowyer,
Mate,
Some
Lee
of the man.
Bowyer. Lee Bowyer.
Andrew Martin.
And remember, Yeboah.
Mate,
I'll tell you about it.
Yeboah.
mate,
goal.
Yeboah. What a, mate.
What a goal he scored.
Mate, goals. Goals.
Yeah. What a goal he scored.
Yeah,
Paul
David Luiz.
Warhurst.
Mate, I used to buy that guy all up, mate. I used to buy Paul Warhurst on Championship Manager all the time. Frank Leboeuf was one hell of a defender. One hell of a defender.
What a footballer this guy was as well.
Yeah,
Jonathan
Jonathan
Woodgate.
Woodgate,
I
yeah.
love this man.
Another one that if he could just stay bloody fit.
I always had a thing for
Jason Lee.
the German
Jason Lee.
Michael Ballack.
Carnu. Carnu, what a player he was.
Mate, I'll tell you
Carnu.
that, mate. Carnu again lived in the area where all the in Hadley Woods. His house, you know, you hear about these footballers now that now go away
Yeah.
and then they get their house get raided.
Yeah.
Carnu's was
Yeah.
raided about 5 times. God
Yeah.
knows what he kept doing in there. His house was raided.
I wonder
Oh,
what you were going to say, Brian. You know these footballers that go away, what, to prison or like
that's
holiday or
a different game. That's a different
Okay.
game. Mate, honestly, I have to say, Sean Slater, if this ever becomes a popular TV game show,
We've got to make this into a game.
there's a show over here that I don't know if Bobby watches. I don't know if they have it in England with Jamie Foxx called Beat Shazam. If there was
Yeah.
that kind of game show for randomness, Shawnee, I want to be your partner.
We got Kudos bringing up Chicken Royale. Agendason. Agendason.
I'm gonna throw in an Ian Culverhouse at Norwich.
that's the game.
Okay.
Culverhouse.
Okay.
That's the game. Culverhouse. They play it on 5 Live, and they do similar thing. But I'd never know how they actually play it. They just name random footballers, and then you call it out as
Is there really
Culverhouse.
a game called Culverhouse?
Sean is amazing
Yeah.
at this.
Mate, honestly,
I'm finding it
do you know
now.
what? Sean was born for this game.
Here we go. I've got it. I've got the game. I've found it. Here we go.
Tony DiRigo. There's a random.
Luther Blissett.
What a player. What a player, Jimmy. What a player.
Mark Falco's another one. Mark Falco was
Oh,
great. The
The
goal.
Guy Butters. Let's bring
The
it
guy
in.
that played, the goalkeeper for Norwich, the Dutch guy,
Brian
Tim
Gunn.
Krul. Tim
I thought you were
Krul.
talking about Brian Gunn there.
Tim Krul.
So the
Always.
game,
Tim
game
Flowers.
of Culverhouse. This seems like perfect, right? So, what are the rules of the Ian Culverhouse game? Each time, Max Rushton will inform them the rules are on the TalkSport website. So it's a genius way for people to go to TalkSport's website. There are no rules. So basically, they just take it in turn, naming random footballers, and then someone says Culverhouse because they think that someone's like said the same person
Made up a
or
name. All
made
right.
up a name, and then they're the winner. But there is literally no rules to it, so it sounds very
So
similar.
it's basically like that card game bullshit.
Yeah.
Efan Ikoko is the name I'm going to drop into this random.
Oh,
Nice.
I mean, I'm gonna bring him up because I loved him as a player. Yossi Benayoun. Yossi Benayoun was
So Ben,
quality.
Brian,
Can I tell you, with Yossi Benayoun, wonderful player. I spent 4 years living in Israel. You ask any Israeli about how Yossi Benayoun is as a person, let's just say they will all turn around and say, "See you next Tuesday."
Oh, okay.
Ben and Brian,
Perkovic
let's
was
do it.
quality
Let's do
as
the
well.
game. Do the game, and then you can sit there and say it's on Tottenham on Tour's YouTube channel, and it will fire everyone to the channel to try and find the rules. And then you say you have to like and subscribe to get the rules, and then the subscribers are going to like go through the roof. Now that if there's ever a time of how to gain subs,
What a
now
keeper.
that is a good idea.
What a keeper. Oh my gosh, Shawnee Slater's at it again.
Milan Baros.
He is-
Baros.
He is at it.
Oh, who was that?
Chef-
Who was that guy for Liverpool? He was on. It was like
Shaqiri,
No, it was before that. He was playing. Did he not play in the Champions League final?
Stefan Hencho, Vladimir Svica. Vladimir Svica.
No, it's not. It's not that one. It's not that one. I know who it is, but I can't think who it is.
Akin Fenwa.
The
He
beast.
was at Wickham. He was at that's now. If ever you wanted to play a long ball, boot it to Akinfenwa, and no one's getting near
That
him.
was one of the
Seriously. Seriously,
remember-
that man.
I've seen that man play. I remember I don't know who was. It was Jan Vertonghen and Toby Alderweireld when we played Wickham, I believe. We played
Yeah,
our full
right.
strength, and he bullied them. Like he actually bullied two of the best centre. He was mental.
That is the. Look at him go.
I've mentioned youth. John Kennedy, Balotelli.
Did someone say they might have done Vladimir Svica? Is
Yeah,
that
I
what
did just a
said?
few seconds
Yeah,
ago.
that's who I was talking about.
Mate,
Oh, how about going
on-
to Everton again then?
Graham
what-
Stewart.
Yelovich, Nikita Velovic.
Yeah,
Jelic, who was at Rangers.
Jelic.
He was only there for about 2 seasons, wasn't he? But
Yeah.
I just remember him being at Rangers as well.
Mate, I'll tell you what. We'll stick with Everton. I would have loved this guy at Spurs. I thought he would have excelled. Leighton Baines.
Leighton Baines,
Oh,
yeah.
Leighton
Yeah.
Baines would have been.
JJ Okocha.
We said it. Culverhouse. Culverhouse.
Culverhouse.
If you want the rules, you have to go to Tottenham on Tour's website and the coffee company's YouTube channel and click like and subscribe, and you'll get the rules. So
Here's one. Andre Arshavin. What a player he was. at
John
one point.
Arnorisa. Has anyone said him?
John
No,
Arnorisa
but
was
mate,
a great
what a
one.
player. What a player.
No.
Angus.
Oh, wait. I've got a good one here. Roy Wegerle.
Oh, mate, Roy Wegerle. Mate,
Big up, Wayne. Big up, Wayne.
big up, brother. Big
He's
up.
been
man.
everywhere, big name, and never really did anything.
Yeah.
Mate, Roy Wegerle on his day could. Mate, I'll tell you what, another one. I've mentioned him before. Peter and Love. Of
Yeah,
Coventry. He
Coventry,
used to do the chicken dance whenever he scored. Mate, Peter and Love was banging.
Chris Agenbar's got an amazing one. Alfonso Alves of Middlesbrough.
Oh, he was shockingly bad. He was
Alfonso Alves.
shockingly bad.
Thomas Rosicki's a great one. Steve
What-
Finnan.
One of my favourite defenders as well, but he never really got a lot of recognition. Tony Mowbray.
Oh, yeah, Tony Mowbray.
at Middlesbrough.
Terrible manager, though.
Steve.
Oh, but he was a
Steve
beast of a
Grizovic.
player, though. He looked like he was going to murder you.
There's no rules. No rules. Massimo Macarone. Ryan Nelson from Blackburn.
Oh no, from Tottenham. Remember when we don't forget he wore the famous lily white. But you know what? I'm going to mention a player that when he came, this transfer deal blew everything out of the water. Oh my God, Tom! That in Middlesbrough, what a legend he was. I can't believe he signed for this team, and the whole Premier League went mad. Attilio Lombardo.
That's a great name.
When he
It's a
came to
great
Crystal
name.
Palace, mate, the guy that looked like Popeye, mate, he was a baller. He was a baller.
was.
Looked about 63.
An incredibly underrated player, John O'Shea.
Yeah.
Incredibly underrated. That goal that ended the Invincibles team, got the ball and chipped it over David Seaman, and he just turned around like.
Do you know what? Jimmy Hotspurs just brought one up with Karol Poborski, and I remember after Euro '96, United went for Poborski and Liverpool went for Patrick Berger, and Patrick Berger was a million times better than Poborski, in my opinion. He was a quality player.
Yeah. Gianfranco Zola. Gianfranco Zola was a genius. He was a genius.
Mate, honestly, you got when he came, everyone thought, like Luka Modric, that he weren't going to be able to play at his height and his stature. One of the biggest legends of the Premier League, Zola was unbelievable.
Here's one brilliant defender, Daniel Agger
at Liverpool.
Oh yeah, Liverpool. Yeah,
brilliant defender.
Yeah,
Tommy Burns. Here's a good one, Tom. Herman Hreiderson.
Do you know what? How many people are watching us just having Premier League name Tourette's?
Yeah.
How many people are watching us, Ben?
Wait. Oh, there was one. Oh God, he doesn't play anymore.
Mate,
but
Ben, how many people watching?
Richarlison. Does anyone remember him?
Who?
Richarlison.
I remember someone, Richard Arlison, but not.
Used to play for Everton.
Yeah. Winston Bogard. Razor Ruddock's a good one. Big up, Razor.
Oh, I love Razor.
Mate,
big up, Razor. Big up, Roadman. Good to see you, mate.
Oh, mate. Molar has just come in with an absolute belter. An absolute belter.
Benito Carbone.
So was Kudos.
Mate, that was... I loved Benito Carbone. I loved him. What
Andy Johnson of Everton. Remember Andy Johnson? He was
at Crystal Palace.
Palace, yeah.
Yeah, Palace and then Everton.
R.I.P. Justin Edinburgh. Absolutely R.I.P. Right. We need to make this into a game.
Mate, it does. There needs to be some structure for sure.
No. No rules, no structure.
Where's Bobby gone again? Where's Bobby gone? I think Bobby's done with the football talk.
I think Bobby's Googling random Premier League player names.
He was talking a bit about a lot of American stuff, and the embassy got onto him, I mean.
Oh, Jimmy Hotspur. Jimmy Hotspur.
I had a phone call I had to take, sorry.
No!
Like I said,
how dare they call you Bobby? Did you say this is fucking Sanjay? Get off the phone.
I tell you what, though, Bobby K is turning into the new Danny Kiriakou.
How's
that
possible?
Do you not remember the conversation we had 3 days ago?
I remember the conversation we had yesterday when I said, let me get the kids off to school, give me about a half hour, and then give me a call.
So now you're putting it on me, yeah?
All your fault.
Screw you with this white entitlement shit, man. I'm fed up with this, man. Big time bullshit from you. All right? Everybody has to call me. You must ring my bell.
Mate,
you know what? Feel free to make a phone call. Actually, sorry, I can't say that. You actually, I can't say that to you because you actually call the message all the time. You're awesome.
Ili Dimitrescu. Ili Dimitrescu.
Sorry, Nick. I thought you were supposed to call me. My bad. I love you, man.
Legend. Love Jika. What's a player? This man, Sean Slater.
I like that the French guy. Was he French?
Jean-Pierre Papin. You can't have Jean-Pierre Papin. He's too well known.
Yuri Djorkaeff. You're bang on. Bang on.
He was French, wasn't he?
Yuri Djorkaeff.
Because that was the time that Romanian guy Haji and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Those guys were all kind of
Mutu.
Yeah.
Adrian Mutu, yeah.
Adrian Mutu.
The Cocaína champion.
Yep.
No, I'm not going to accept Popescu either. He's too good a player for this category.
Forget Popescu.
Oh, sorry. Are we doing average players now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
complete
it's average, blander players you can possibly think of, but you've still
Timo
heard
Werner.
I said
No, we
player.
said average.
Yeah, he said average, not shit.
Average.
Steve
Jermaine
Malbron.
Genius.
Mate, you know what?
Wrong. Excellent choice.
Love Steve
Slater
Malbron.
has come up with one that not only had one of the most awkward moments. Oh no, it's Phil Babb that had the moment with the post at Liverpool, wasn't it? Right, Klein.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Coventry, yeah.
I remember. He looked like he had a pie before he played every game. Andy Reid.
Oh,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah.
And he looked like he had a pie.
Top player.
Yeah,
The filler for the Michael Dawson deal.
yeah.
The filler.
Top player.
The filler in the sandwich.
Chris Armstrong.
Yeah,
Ray
Chris
Parlour,
Armstrong's acceptable. Yep.
Nicky Weaver.
Good shout.
Josh Onama. Oh God, he was bad. Was
he bad or was he another one that was mismanaged?
No, he was terrible. Diego.
I like Diego Forlan. I thought he was pretty good.
Brilliant player, but terrible at Man United.
Well, no, do you know what? You say that. He started off terrible, then became really good, then went down a bit, then went to Atletico Madrid and excelled.
Forlan did play with Cavani, didn't he? Forlan and Cavani.
I think so.
I don't think so.
No,
I think
no.
Cavani came after.
Actually, no, you might be right there. You might be right.
Jimmy Neighbour.
Mate,
I can't
there
even say
have
that
been some
name.
proper names here. Mate.
Loic Remy.
Who?
Remy. Is it Loic Remy?
Loic Remy. Oh my God,
Remy,
Just one of those ones with all the promise in the world and never really did anything.
Oh, Sean's got a brilliant one. Alberto Aquilani.
Mate, I think when we do make this a game, it should be called Let's Play Sean Slater's or something along his name. What's your nickname you gave him?
Showtime.
There you go.
Debbie in Dallas.
He said mediocre, average. Debbie has been an absolute star in everything I won't take this Debbie slander. Sheriff, you can talk shit about chocolate all you want, but don't you dare knock Debbie. This girl has influenced my youth and brought me into my manhood. God bless you, Debbie.
He's got calluses on his hands from the amount of times he's seen Debbie.
Bill P has come
that's not true. I use lotion.
Classics.
Look at that beautiful baby.
The Nilsson.
Right? Did anyone see? Look, Ryan's comment about taking his shirt off and everything else. We saw you, Ryan. I don't know what was worse, seeing your shirt off or you having to stand, or Ben was saying you standing next to him for the whole game. I don't know what was worse.
What are you talking about, shirt off?
When Tottenham's, have you not seen the vlog? Ryan gives it full on.
Oh no, I haven't seen
off.
that. He's just spreading my name around. He just wanted to show my name off.
I will say thank you to Ryan for getting me a ticket for Saturday after Ben and Harry cocked up with getting rid of theirs.
Yeah.
But what do you think my first question was?
Do I have to stand next to you?
No. Ben knows the answer.
Yeah, I could have gathered that question.
The question was, am I sat next to you?
And what was the answer?
No. Okay, cool. That's fine. I'll have the ticket then, please.
Listen, I won't have slander on my little brother.
What's worse? Ryan taking his shirt off on We Are Tottenham TV and everyone has to see his belly, or you being round all the Arsenal pages, all slaughtering you,
I've got
turning your back.
Destroyed by that.
You've been slaughtered, Nick.
Just to be clear, Angus, can you go and tell all your little mates on all their little channels and their YouTube channels and Facebook pages and everything else, if you look at how I was stood to the side. So factually, the Arsenal fans are incorrect.
Nick, can you just fill me in? Where is all this stuff? Is it on We Are Tottenham? Or is it been...
Tim was doing the match day vlog, and then then when the corner came in, I had a feeling Arsenal were going to score. I turned to the side, put my hand like that, and I'm watching the big screen, and then they score, and I just shake my head. And now
there's one.
Personally, I think you should own that. That sums up what it's like being a Spurs fan when we get a call.
Eric, the Viking.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy turning his back like it's a penalty. What is this guy doing? Spurs fans giving us more. Oh, it was
and you are proven right.
Phil P, if I'm right, I was just trying to think of him. That was the Sheffield Wednesday goalkeeper, wasn't it?
Kevin Pressman, yes.
Kevin Pressman.
Mate, he had a couple of
what a forward he was. I think he's too good for this category, to be honest, Graham.
Mate, when you say Graham Sharp, you can't say Graham Sharp without saying Kevin Sheedy.
That's true. Paul Bracewell, Kevin Ratcliffe.
I had a team. Peter Reid,
Gary Stevens, Big Neville.
Oh
Southall.
my God! Top, but I loved this player. Loved him. But Sheffield Wednesday, not Notts Forest.
How about Junior Hoylett?
Hoylett.
Hey, you're knocking our canoe name, boys.
Canadian.
What was his name? The guy that originated this played for Everton. What was his name? His celebration was that Striker, yeah.
Is it that one that came from Arsenal?
No.
Forgotten his name now. They had a real speed merchant, or did he go to Arsenal?
He played
was absolutely
Everton.
crap.
John Joe Shelby's one. John Joe Shelby.
Rashford.
Batchway's one. Where was the guy? Before I knocked the microphone. Eric Jemba is one as well.
Oh, nice.
Oh, who was the guy that celebrated?
Shawnee Slater. Shawnee Slater has just
mentioned Albert, yeah.
What an absolute baller.
I can't remember. I really can't remember. Christopher Reh.
Ex-filth. Luis Boamorte. Let's chuck that in.
Luis Boamorte is good.
Let's chuck that one in.
Oh, the left back. Konchesky. Absolutely woeful.
How about an absolute worthless lump, who's still a worthless lump after the game as well? Jason Cundy.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you say that, then let's say Jamie O'Hara.
Yeah, Jamie O'Hara.
And I have to say, Ben, I'll send it to you after, but you know Bergerman Met?
Yeah.
He went absolutely berserker at Cundy and O'Hara yesterday. I'll send it to you. He went absolutely ballistic.
Great lad.
I think they're better known for punditry than they were for playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jamie O'Hara got that goal versus Portsmouth.
He did. Jamie O'Hara also scored a cracker against West Ham.
Luis Suarez.
Devastating.
No, that's definitely too good a player for this.
I was going to say, that's like you said, average players. Isn't average like Marcus Rashford level?
Chris
this one's good.
Oh, Darius Vassell, Jesus Christ.
Tim Flowers, Jason Dezell.
We're doing Nigel Martin. Nigel
Zamora.
Ian Dowie.
Jason Dezell's. Yeah, I'd say Jason Dezell's too low down for the category as well.
Surely Ian Dowie's on there after his stint in the Goonies. He had nothing left, did he?
Oh, mate, that guy used to score own goals like they're going out of fashion.
Emil Heskey. No one's brought up Emil Heskey.
Nah, he was good, man. Yeah.
No, but he had a great goal celebration. The DJ was brilliant.
Emil Heskey.
Oh, here's one. Jermaine Beckford.
Mate.
Oh, wow.
At Leeds, he was a goal machine. He was a goal. Mate, I spent a night on the piss with him. This man not only is a beast in real life now, but he is one of the nicest guys. Honestly, I have, and literally, it was whilst I was on the piss and heavily drinking in Israel, and there was about 8 English guys with him, and he paid the whole bill. That was a messy night.
Gareth Barry was quality.
Big time.
Yeah, he was solid for somebody
Big
else.
time.
He was quality. Stuart Nethercott,
The worst player I've ever seen.
Bobby Mims, Mitchell Thomas,
Yeah, Mitchell
Luciano
Thomas definitely
Vecchio.
acceptable. Yeah. How about Sean Wright Phillips?
I liked
Sean
him.
Wright Phillips.
I liked him. Apart from his Chelsea days, I thought he was a cracking little player. Literally.
Jesus Navas. Great on Ultimate Team. 94 pace. He was brilliant.
Mate.
David House. Nice guy, apparently, David House.
So underrated. So underrated.
Hector Bellerin.
Yeah.
Bellerin.
Mate, do you know what? And I think he's one of the funniest players I've ever seen. I'll tell you, Pascal Segan. If people can remember the Arsenal,
Segan, yeah.
I'll tell you the funniest story. Arsenal were playing Sheffield United in the FA Cup, and one of my dearest friends, Jerry, who's an Arsenal fan, was round my house. His parents came to pick him up. Arsenal were winning 1-0. As he left, Pascal Segan was coming on as a substitute. And he goes, I guarantee they score before I got home. He hadn't got out my road before he made a cock up and Sheffield United scored. Pascal Segan is the greatest player to ever play for Arsenal. For Spurs fans, he was an absolute clusterfuck. Oh my God, Sean was Stuart Ripley.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh God, who was that winger we had? We sent off to QPR and
Yeah.
Crystal Palace, and
Wayne Routledge.
That's him. That is the definition of beige.
Oh, who was the guy that was on the wing with him as well? There was a wing of Routledge was on the right. Who was the guy that wore number 7 for Swansea on the wing?
Dyer. Nathan Dyer.
Yeah, Dyer. Yeah.
Who then went to Leicester and won the Premier League.
Yep. David Unsworth. Kevin Campbell. Yep. Kevin Campbell. Jan Vennegoor of Hesselink. What a name that was.
What a mate.
Hang on. Here's a beauty. Tal Benaim.
Tal Ben Chaim. Yeah.
Mate, they had, you remember, that's when Bolton had Ivan Campo as well. Bolton, mate, do you know what? Back in that day, what was the Greek player? Gianni.
Gianni.
I know the one you mean.
That's it, Nick. That's it, brother.
He was also in Birds of a Feather, wasn't he, as well?
The Arsenal centre back Socrates. How bad was Socrates?
Yeah.
Campo of Bolton as well.
Oh.
Mate.
I'd love to go on for longer, but unfortunately,
Phil P is. You've got to bring up Phil P's one. Phil P is just there. Yeah. There you go. Like Hoover said, that is the definition of the game.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it's time to end the show. That hour went so quickly. It went so bleeding quickly. Unfortunately, there will not be a show tomorrow because I'm going up to the Midlands to see Mickey. So I'll leave in someone's capable.
Come on, priority.
You're the problem, Ben.
Yeah.
Maybe me, Bobby, and Hoover do a show for you.
All right, that works.
Maybe.
That works.
We'll just do this for an hour.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll just carry on. Part 2.
When can you next find us?
Yeah, there was going to be an evening brews, but unfortunately there won't be this evening. You have had your 2 bits of Tottenham tour, but we will be back tomorrow. Are you doing morning brews or do we need to pre-record?
I'll be doing morning brews tomorrow.
Okay, you'll be doing morning brews, and Dave and I will be back with the fan show as normal at 1 p.m. Apologies this week for the lack of evening brews, obviously with my surgery not happening and then all cross wires and everything. But we will be back up and running next week at full throttle. So yeah, no evening brews, but there will be a fan show and morning brews tomorrow.
Great stuff. Nick, when can we next find you, buddy?
Well, I'd just like to say Tottenham on tour, I'm very disappointed in Ben going away, Brian having his surgery cancelled. How dare you not give the people what they want? You will find me.
You can always join Nick and then do Shelfside Spurs show, but on Tottenham on tour.
Well, we could. Well, no, we don't want to get everything cancelled because
maybe we do.
Ben will log in on Monday or Tuesday to do the coffee company at 2:00 and go, unfortunately, due to violations beyond belief, this channel is now destroyed. You can find me on Saturday at Brentford. So that's where you can find me. And anyone that wants to clip me and send it around their Arsenal mates, behave.
Cooves and Bobby, when can we next find you, boys?
Bobby, up to you, buddy. I'm okay for any time.
Yeah, anytime.
There we go.
I know. I don't know if we're going to do a show today. You want to do a show today? Well, we'll talk. Maybe we'll do something today. I know Little K and Ellie will be back tomorrow with their pregame show. So maybe we do a Saturday show this weekend.
Yeah,
we need a laugh. I think the community is in need of a laugh.
Yeah, I'm a little bit tired of talking about the team at the moment. So
yeah,
that's all we need to say.
Maybe we do a spot the ball this Saturday night.
Okay. Can I just ask Coover one question before we go? And because
absolutely not.
No, because we spoke about it a while ago when we were talking about movies. And I said, and I put the trailer in for Remember the Titans, and then Coover has watched it. Coover, if you had to give a review, a brief snippet, what would you say about Remember the Titans?
Load of rubbish. Stay clear. No, it's a really powerful movie set during a powerful period of American history with the integration of the black and white cultures and the problems that go with it when you throw a school together and expect a sports team to function with half black players, half white players. Lots of emotion in it. Really good film, littered with funny moments, and it's just got a really good feel-good factor to the end of it.
Correct.
So yeah, big, really, really, really good film.
Great stuff. Thank you all so much for watching today's show. We will be back on the channel next Monday at 2 p.m. The only show that goes live at 2 p.m. every single day. Bobby, catchphrase.
Unity through football, baby.
Cooves, catchphrase.
That's it.
All right. Nick, catchphrase. And Aki, take it away.
And as always, Levy out.
And as always, if you smell what the cough is brewing, thank you so much for watching. Ciao for now.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to